So far in the Local Legends series, we've seen Steamforged games take classic creatures like the Hill Giant and the Owlbear and give them some surprising twists. You can check out those videos to get the full details. Now this box is a little bit different. The Diamus is a bat demon, and this adventure is a bit more psychological in nature. It takes place in a more urban setting around the Shady Nook Tavern. And with all these boxes, the details of the Shady Nook Tavern can be found in the Local Legends Tavern Kit along with its NPCs, and that is all sold separately. You don't need that box to run this encounter, but it will help you flesh out this encounter. Before we get started, just a reminder that we make free 5e and Pathfinder content for you to add to your games in our Bonfire Bite series. You can head to bonfirebites.com to download them today. That said, please sit back and hear the story of the Diamus as I tell you about Local Legends, the Bat Demon encounter. Humblewood is one of my favorite 5e settings. It is a beautiful and lush world that is home to a complex society of animal folks. The new Humblewood Tales 5e supplement book features more than 200 pages of expanded lore with new adventures, creatures, magic items, and shops, a gazetteer of the great tree city of Alderheart, and so much more to enrich and inspire your Humblewood adventures. Gather your party for new tales from levels 3 through 8 as you encounter pirate mercenaries, face off against a slime king, and take on the god of shadow and trickery in an otherworldly nightmarish dreamscape. What tales will you tell? Check out Humblewood Tales today using our link in the corner or in the doohickey down below. The Shady Nook is a dingy, labyrinthine tavern in an urban setting that doubles as a thieves' guild, and has been host to a number of attacks by a strange, massive, bat-like creature over the past few months. That has become known as the Nook Vampire. And now we enter spoiler territory. The Nook Vampire is actually a bat demon known as a Diamus, a demon summoned by profound guilt. The guilt in question is that of Vance Kairos, the head of the town's thieves guild, who was forced to kill his own brother to end a prolonged and bloody gang war in the city. And now the demon has manifested, and its influence is spreading from the Shady Nook to the surrounding city, and it needs to be vanquished. True to its nickname, the Nook Vampire is able to siphon help from its victims and is able to summon forth giant bats to support it in combat. These are regular, if oversized, bats and not demons. They of course have blind sight through echolocation and will swoop down to bite foes, though they don't poison or regain health through their attacks. As always, there is some gameplay involved in finding the demon. In this case, the party likely needs to do something to summon it, or perhaps use Kairos as bait to lure it out. The booklet goes through your various options, but the final battle takes place on the rooftops, which you can see here. The map, as always, is 22 by 16 inches. Your heroes will likely have to navigate between the various buildings as they fight these flying foes, so it is a dangerous, precarious battle for everyone involved. I think this encounter, more than any of the ones we've covered so far, benefits from having the Tavern Kit, as this one is so closely tied to the tavern and the NPCs inside. The Tavern Kit really fleshes out the story and the people involved. You can certainly fill in those details yourself with just this kit, but if you're looking for a fully realized tavern and story, combining these two sets will give you everything you need. Epic Encounters Local Legends, the Bat Demon Encounter, is available now for between $22 and $25. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section down below, and remember to check out Humblewood Tales over at our sponsor Hit Point Press for an amazing new campaign setting and series of adventures. More on that here soon. For now though, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.